Hey everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite games of 2019. This list is going to include a few games that released before 2019, but they're still getting lots of free updates and expansions and stuff like that. They're greatly supported, so just so you all know that. I'm obviously going to be talking about games that released last year. There are a lot of games that I haven't played last year that came out. There are a few that I'm still playing through at the moment that aren't on this list because I didn't play them enough to know if I could recommend them or how they'd fare against these other games. So with all that said, this is my list, my favorite games that I played throughout the year. Let me know yours in the comments section below. So now with all that said, let's jump into it. Okay, so there's not really too much to say about Pokemon Shield other than it's your typical Pokemon adventure now available on Switch, so you can play it on your big TV or you can play it on the go, wherever way you choose. It's a Pokemon game. I am a good few hours into it. If you've been watching my Let's Play series, I am a bit further than what I have up on the channel. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a great time. Obviously the game's not perfect, but I'm a sucker for Pokemon. Okay, so credit where credit is due. At the start of the year, I did not think I'd be saying Star Wars Battlefront 2 was one of the best games I played in 2019, but EA and DICE have really turned things around from the terrible launch. I actually didn't even like the game when it first came out, when I played it in the beta and its first release. It had the whole pay to win, it just didn't feel right. But now there's so much new content. It has the Clone Wars, it has the sequel series, it just has so many more characters, being able to play as Count Dooku, Anakin, General Grievous. Like, there's so much, lots of maps. It has a co-op mode and a horde type thing. It's fun. I really like playing hero versus villains, even though the gameplay is a little bit clunky still. It's improved a lot since its release, and I just have a great time playing it. And yeah, credit where credit is due. EA, DICE, thanks for not giving up on this game. I'm having a blast with it.
Attention all citizens. You are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought. This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
It's no secret Capcom have killed this generation with releases like Resident Evil 2 Remake, Monster Hunter World, and Devil May Cry 5. All games that were reviewed extremely well, and as far as I'm aware, they've all sold extremely well also. So when I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, I'm just going to be completely honest and say, right now in the story, I'm just finished Leon's campaign. I still have to play it as Claire, but I did play the original back on the PlayStation, so I know the game and I can see everything that they've done with this remake and how amazing it looks, how modern the gameplay is compared to the old version. But yeah, this game, hands down, so scary. It's the reason why I haven't finished it yet. I've been playing it on and off whenever I feel brave enough to actually be able to go through the game, because Mr. X is so scary. Yeah, it's a great game, super tense. They just captured the complete feeling of Resident Evil, and I cannot wait for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, because from what I remember growing up, that was my favorite, and that's coming out very soon, so I can't wait for that. And this game was fantastic. If you have not played a Resident Evil game, definitely check out Resident Evil.
We've lost. The Empire's hunting Jedi survivors. Now, they know who you are. I can't change the past.
You trespass, Jedi.
But I'm done hiding.
So my Star Wars hype level was well over 9,000 in 2019, with Star Wars Battlefront 2's updates killing it, making the game a lot better, and then Respawn's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order releasing, and holy shit, this game is amazing. The combat is just so fun, so satisfying, just going around with your lightsaber. It was just really fun, just blocking all the bullets and bouncing them back. It was just, they really captured the feel of what it is to be a Jedi. And Respawn, holy shit, you delivered another fantastic game with Apex Legends, which is not a numbered game on this list, but I have played it a bit, not as much as I wish I had of. I need to play a bit more, but that game is also fantastic, and I just wanted to give it a nod while talking about this game because Respawn developed both of them and they both released in 2019. So I don't really want to say anything too much because I don't want to risk any spoilers for this game, but you're going to be getting a fantastic Star Wars adventure with interesting characters, very good gameplay, some puzzle solving, and you get to explore the levels. It's not like an open world game, they're like kind of small, but it's big enough, and I really do think a sequel for this game would do it justice, like just making the levels bigger, a little bit more combos. It would just be fantastic. So if you haven't yet, check out Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I highly recommend it.
It started in Seattle after everything happened. I wish I could explain.
I'm so sorry.
It was all my fault.
Step back!
Dad came out to help.
Oh no. On the ground!
Somebody called the cops.
Now!
Daniel, go!
In 2019, the final few episodes for Life is Strange 2 released. I played the first episode when it released, and then I decided to wait until the series was closer to being finished. And a few weeks before the final episode released, I went and I played the rest of the episodes and caught up. And I was just blown away by the story of Sean and Daniel Diaz. They go through so much in this game. You play as Sean, the older brother, and your main job is to look out for your smaller little brother, Daniel. He has these supernatural powers, telekinesis. Probably butchered that word. But like so much happens. You're on the run from the cops after what happened with their dad, as you've seen in the clip just there. Their dad was shot. They were getting blamed. They're on the run. Their main goal is to get to Mexico and start a new life. And just along the way, with two kids traveling on by themselves, a lot happens, a lot of big decisions you have to make. And depending on how you act as Sean towards Daniel, affects how he's going to be for the remainder of the game. This has a great soundtrack, as Life is Strange is known for. I didn't think it was as strong as the first game, but it was pretty good. And just the characters were well written, the story was solid, I thought, and I really want to see Life is Strange 3 game, either going with new characters or continuation from either Max and Chloe or anything like that. Either way, I'm on board for more Life is Strange. I thought this game was fantastic. I highly recommend getting the whole season and just trying to play it all as fast as possible.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it. Cash first.
I am so fucking happy I can say Devil May Cry 5 is one of the best games I played in 2019. After the whole rebooted series that came out a few years ago, DMC, I never thought they'd actually continue the main Devil May Cry franchise with like the main numbered series. And I'm so happy that they did. I waited so many years for the sequel to Devil May Cry 4. I love that game. I love Nero in it. I'm so happy he's still part of Devil May Cry 5. He killed it in this game. Just crazy action this game has, and the graphics today, like holy shit, does this game look amazing. The combat is just so fast, so tense, so action packed. You get to play as 3 different characters with Nero, Dante, and the new character V. I'm not going to get into any spoilers or say anything about the story, but playing Devil May Cry 5, you're going to get a decent length campaign full of crazy action, very fast gameplay. You're going to be blown away because the game just graphically looks amazing at the same time and also tells a really good story from start to finish. I really can't wait for Devil May Cry 6. Please, Capcom, do not make us wait as long as we waited for Devil May Cry 5 with this one. Please.
You're going to get what you deserve.
You find what you're looking for.
Yeah. And now we need to kill it.
Gears 5 is a bloody good time. It has so much to offer, from an amazing campaign that will take you a decent amount of time to clear. You can play it with a friend. You play as Kate, the main character this time, compared to JD in the fort. It has an awesome story that just makes you want to know what's going to happen next the more you get into it. And by the time you finish the game, you're really going to be scratching your head and you're going to be like, really want to know what's going to happen next. Because I was, ever since I cleared the game, I just want to know what's going to happen in Gear 6, how they're going to address certain things that happen in this game. No spoilers, but it's crazy and it's awesome. Along with the campaign, it does have its online multiplayer that has a bunch of maps. Really fun. I've always loved Gears as multiplayer. I know it's not for a lot of people because it's a very Nasher heavy multiplayer game. If you're not familiar, the Nasher is the shotgun for Gears, and I love it. I've always loved it. Gears has always been one of my favorite multiplayer games. Also, it has its Horde mode, which is co-op, and its Hive mode, which is new. It has a map builder. You can build your own hives. You can play with your friends to tackle them. It's a co-op mode. It's awesome. So the game just has so much to offer, and I'm still playing it because I just love the multiplayer. I haven't replayed the campaign yet, but I do want to do a run on Insane, but I just haven't had the time, and that's crazy because I don't think I'm that good at the game to be able to clear it on Insane, so I'm still thinking about it. But if you have not played Gears, I highly recommend playing this series. Gears 5 is an amazing game. Check it out if you can. For me, this is super easy. By far, Sea of Thieves is the best game I played in 2019, and is also the game I played the most. In 2019, when the anniversary update came out, it changed everything. They added the Tall Tales, which is this story-driven adventure which you can play with friends. It's still in its shared world, so anything can happen. And the stories, just the way this all comes together and happens in the world, is just something to be seen, and it's just so fun. It's hard, the puzzles, it's the riddles, everything is just amazing, and I had a great time doing the Tall Tales in this game, and I highly recommend, if you have played Sea of Thieves before when it released, to just jump back on, because so much has happened. They have also added the Arena, which is a PvP focused mode where you and a bunch of other players are thrown in, and you have to search the island, get the treasure, and sell it, and whoever gets the most by the end wins. It's crazy. It's like 20 minutes a match, or probably just a little bit over 20 minutes, but it's really fun. Just Sea of Thieves, every time I log on and I play it, I never know what's going to happen when I'm doing my adventure. You can just run into some really awesome, friendly people that just the experience is just amazing. You can also just be very unlucky, which happens to me a lot too, where you get betrayed or you just get harassed by people just chasing you and stuff like that. that happens, but it's all part of the game and you never know what's going to happen. It's very unpredictable, and there's just so many things to do in the game now, different missions. They have the Fort of the Damned, which came out for Halloween, and now they have the Christmas event just finished and the January update coming out. Like, they have monthly updates coming out, which gives everyone something to look forward to and a reason to keep playing. I just have a great time playing Sea of Thieves. It's just, I don't think there's anything else really like it, and I highly recommend checking out the game if you haven't in general, or if you played it when it first came out, to give it another go. Check out the Tall Tales, check out the arena, try fishing in the game because that's pretty fun too. So yeah, Sea of Thieves is by far my favourite game of 2019. It has evolved so much, and I think Rare really should be like noticed for that, because people just dropped Sea of Thieves when it released for the lack of content, but not lots of people are acknowledging how much it has grown and the amount of stuff that's in the game now and continues to grow in 2020. So now with all that said, that is it for my favourite games of 2019. There are other games that I played that just weren't on the list. So with Sea of Thieves taking the number 1 spot easily, because it is the best game I played and the game I played the most. It just offers such a unique experience, and I highly recommend that. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving the video a like. Leaving a comment, let me know your favourite games of 2019 in the comment section below. With all that said, Buffy just sneezed. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you for making it to the end of this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos from me, click on any of the video links that are available right now. Go on, I dare you.